Optimizing your product pages for search engines. Optimizing your product pages for search engines. In the world of e-commerce, the success of your online store depends on how well it is optimized for search engines. While it is important to bring traffic to your website, it is equally important to make sure that the people who land on your site stay there and make a purchase. This is where optimizing your product pages for search engines comes into play. Here are some tips to help you optimize your product pages for search engines. 1. Start with keyword research. Keyword research is an essential step in optimizing your product pages for search engines. You need to identify the keywords that your customers use when they are searching for products online. Once you have identified these keywords, you can use them to optimize your product pages for search engines. There are many tools available for keyword research, such as Google Keyword Planner, SEMrush, and Ahrefs. These tools can help you identify the keywords that your customers are using to find products similar to yours. Once you have identified these keywords, you can use them in your product page's metadata, headers, and content. 2. Use descriptive product titles and descriptions. When you create product titles and descriptions, you should make them as descriptive as possible. This not only helps search engines understand what your products are about but also helps customers in what they are looking for faster. Your product titles should be simple and straightforward, using the exact words that your customers would use to search for your products. Additionally, your product descriptions should include all key important details about the product, such as its features, benefits, and specifications. 3. Optimize product images. Product images play a crucial role in converting visitors into customers. Customers are attracted to compelling product images, and they can be the deciding factor between whether a customer makes a purchase or not. To optimize your product images for search engines, you should use descriptive names for your image files and include alt text. This helps search engines understand what the image is about and helps visually impaired users understand the image through their screen readers. Additionally, you should make sure that your product images are of high quality, with good lighting and clean backgrounds. Customers should be able to see your products in detail and from multiple angles. 4. Improve website loading speed. Website loading speed is a critical factor in both search engine optimization and customer experience. Customers do not like waiting for a website to load. If your website loads slowly, customers are likely to leave and never return. To improve website loading speed, you should use a reliable hosting provider, optimize your images, minify your CSS and JavaScript files, and use a content delivery network, CDN. 5. Add social media buttons. Social media is an essential marketing tool for online businesses. By adding social media buttons to your product pages, you make it easy for customers to share your products with their followers and promote your business. Additionally, social media buttons help search engines understand the social signals associated with your products. If your products are being shared and talked about on social media, search engines will consider them to be more important and relevant. 6. Include customer reviews. Customer reviews are an excellent way to build trust with potential customers. When customers see positive reviews from others who have purchased your products, they are more likely to make a purchase. Themselves. To include customer reviews on your product pages, you can use popular review platforms such as Yelp, Trustpilot, or Google Reviews. Alternatively, you can use an in-house review system on your website. 7. Use schema markup. Schema markup is a type of code that helps search engines understand the content on your website better. It tells search engines what your content is about and how it should be displayed in search results. To use schema markup on your product pages, you can use the schema.org vocabulary to mark up the most important information about your product, such as its name, price, rating, and availability. 8. Make sure your product pages are mobile-friendly. In today's world, more and more people are using their mobile devices to access the internet. This means that it's important to have mobile-friendly product pages to ensure that they can be viewed and used easily on a smaller screen. To make your product pages mobile-friendly, you should use a responsive design that adjusts to different screen sizes automatically. You should also ensure that your product images and content are optimized for smaller screens, and that your buttons are big enough to be tapped with a finger. 9. Monitor and analyze your website's performance. Finally, it's important to monitor and analyze your website's performance regularly to see how well your product pages are performing in search engines. This helps you to identify any issues or areas for improvement and make changes accordingly. You can use tools such as Google Analytics to track your website's traffic, bounce rate, and conversion rate. This information helps you to see how well your product pages are performing and identify any trends or patterns that you can use to improve your website's performance. 10. Test and experiment with different strategies. While these tips can help you optimize your product pages for search engines, it's important to remember that SEO is not a one-size-fits-all approach. What works for one business may not work for Onyo. That's why it's essential to test and experiment with different strategies to see what works best for your website. You can try different approaches to keyword research, metadata, content, and website design to see what resonates best with your audience. You can also run A/B tests to compare different versions of your product pages and see which ones perform better. By testing and experimenting with different strategies, you can find the best way to optimize your product pages for search engines and improve your website's performance over time. 11. Keep your product pages updated. Finally, it's important to keep your product pages updated regularly to ensure that they stay relevant and accurate. This is especially important if you sell products that are seasonal or subject to changes in availability. By keeping your product pages updated, you can also improve your chances of appearing in search results when customers search for specific products. When you update your product pages, make sure you